Just how you kind of lined and matched up the guys throughout the bullpen. How pleased were you to see just the performance that they had on the mound today?
It was really a clinic from our pen. You look at this series, I think there was 11 shutout innings from the pen, and they all did what they needed to do tonight. You look at that first couple innings, Broussard taking down 2 innings was huge to open, and then you can't dismiss that play, that tag play from Peralta out there in left field, and I think that set the tone to get Victor out of that inning. And it's 2 nights in a row we had to play at the plate that went in our way, and so that was a big play. But going down the line, every single one of those guys did a fantastic job, and we got some timely hitting and found a way to sweep a series.
I know ahead of the game you talked about just being in a situation which you do get to see Shohei Ohtani on the mound for the first time in a regular season game. What was it like just kind of watching his execution and also kind of putting the fan side away to manage your guys through it?
I was sort of a fan tonight, watching him. I think, to throw 100 pitches and to focus like he did for 100 pitches really kept us at bay. You could argue dominated us. And to go out there and take 4 bats and then still have competitive at bats, it's just remarkable to watch because, just to pitch and be a starting pitcher and to hold down the lineup like this, like he did, and then to go out there and hit at the top of the order and be such a force, it's remarkable. And yeah, I'm a manager first, but as a fan, it's hard not to appreciate that.
What did the bullpen guys do better these last 2 nights that had been missing the last couple weeks?
I think the easy answer is execution. We put these guys in a position to do up downs, pitch to their lanes, but the bottom line is that they did their jobs, and I give a lot of credit to Mark, Danny, and Bardo. But to their credit, they executed to a man. I think that there's a couple pitches we got away with, and I mentioned that play that Peralta made. There was a big double play that was big off when Fergie was in the ball game. But just kind of overall, they did a great job executing.
You guys have talked about wanting to see internal improvement from them. Like these 2 nights, does that just give you a lot more confidence that they can kind of turn it around the way you need?
Yeah, absolutely. But I think more importantly, I think it gives them the confidence. And we've never debated the arm talent, what these guys have done, but certainly performance the last couple nights has been the level that we had expected. So it's something for us to build on. Tomorrow we got an off day, and we're gonna have a fun series this weekend.
Dave, at what point did you know you were gonna go with a bullpen game as opposed to using Michael in that?
Well, we talked about it last night, and last night I had a conversation with Michael and just said we don't know what we're gonna do. And then kind of thinking about today, I let Nev know over there that we're going to use a bullpen day. This morning I let him know. And then it was just more of trying to map out potential ways that the game could go and which guys you want to use. And so that's kind of how it went. And with the off day, we got Sheehan going tomorrow or Friday. And then we also got Michael to cover us if we needed to.
And I know kind of every game lines up a little bit different, but Ferguson and Phillips, you've used on that 8th, 9th, and 9th. Like, what has gone into that? Is that maybe something we can see more in the future?
I think so. I think that's fair. I think that early on it was hard to kind of figure out as far as performance and roles. But I think right now we're in a good spot where I do feel much better about the way that the guys are throwing, that if there's a leverage spot in the 6th or the 7th inning to go with somebody else to ultimately save Fergie or Evan to the back end.
Is that a bit of a show of just confidence in Vezina, letting him face Trout in that spot there?
It was, and we talked about this a little bit last night, and Michael's arguably the best hitter on the planet, and but I think if there's something that kind of you might be able to kind of get him a little bit, it's that left-hander, and so we just felt that Alex stuff matched up, and he made us all look good right there.
Was that a pretty big swing for Vargas? Just kind of.
It was a big swing. He's going through it. He's a young ball player that's never struggled offensively. But I think for me is to see him on that turn, that Ferguson inning was big, and his defense hasn't been compromised at all. It's actually gotten better, and so that's a mark of a winning player. And he'll get through this, but yeah, the homer going backside, I think he'll sleep well tonight and did a lot for his confidence.
What do you think of Mookie turning that double play?
It was great. He got off the ball really well. And like with Mookie, it's a challenge for him, and the more repetitions he gets, the better he's going to get. And he got off that ball really well, and it was a big play and saved Caleb some pitches and got us out of that big inning.
You guys hadn't won back-to-back games yet this month. Is this just kind of the seeds of like that building the momentum that you've talked about the last couple of weeks trying to find?
I do, and I think sometimes with baseball, sometimes you need a break. And we got the base hit that went over Padlow's head yesterday from Bush, and we got a call overturned last night, and we executed a perfect relay today. So those are little things that chip away at helping you win a ball game. So we hadn't got those. We hadn't played great baseball, but we hadn't got those either. So we'll take any of those breaks we can get.
Is building momentum also something that particularly impacted the bullpen, especially just tonight, see 0 after 0 after 0, is making sort of pounding effect there with bullpen?
Absolutely, and tonight a bullpen game, or any time you're talking about the bullpen, it's like a relay race. It's you pass that baton to the next guy. There's 8 guys down there. They're really tight, and so when one guy's scuffling, you can sense that they're all feeling it. And conversely, when one guy's doing well, throws a good inning, then the next guy wants to do the same thing. So tonight was picture perfect.